Yes.
Jeez Louise.
All right, so we have 2 more songs on the set list.
Aww.
It's true.
More.
It's true. Don't you guys have places to be?
More. No.
You guys are New Yorkers. You're
No.
gonna jump into your subway and head out to your next thing or like whatever.
No.
Got an after party for your lovey do what Trump rally.
Okay, we were on tour and my sister was the designated driver. She lost her.
This is the worst thing
wallet.
that's ever happened to us. It changed Kelly's sister's life.
Yeah, it was fine for us, but poor Katie. So my sister was gonna drive us. We played a show. I don't
Let's just
remember where.
say
Somewhere
that
in
she's
Manhattan.
like kind of like her demeanor is a little bit shy, right? Like Kelly's sister is like she's like a redhead.
She doesn't make mistakes.
Right,
She's
she-
the opposite of me.
She can't make a mistake.
Yeah, but so we asked her to drive. So we played a show, whatever. So we were going to a party in Queens. So we thought. So we had like 20 people in the van, had the trailer attached. This was, I don't know how many years ago, 5 years
But
ago.
it's not just that. We were going to a party in Queens, but it was like David Grossman showed up, and he's
Nobody
awesome.
cares.
What? No, I
He's
mean,
not here.
no, I mean like the dude is like he's got a personality. He's just like, let's go do this. And
Yeah.
he's like, let's go to Queens. And I was like, yes.
He's the kind of guy that you just follow along because it's fun.
I love those guys.
Yes.
Right?
But anyway, we stopped to get a bunch of beer. There were a bunch of us in the car, or in the van. And we always took that front seat out of the van. It was like the 16 passengers. So there was no front bench. There was just a cooler. And then lots and lots of beer and a bunch of us sitting on the floor. And
Because at that
Not
point,
thinking anything
it was
of
the
it.
right thing to do.
yeah.
Right?
So we go to try to go to Queens. And we're getting ready to pull through the tunnel and the cops freak out. Pull us over.
Well, because like at that point, and I think it's probably this way.
it was a newish
You
rule
can't-
that we didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know that the new rule was you can't take a trailer through the tunnel, which makes sense because the trailer
Yeah.
could be full of whatever, and we didn't know that. And so we get pulled over, but the thing was, Katie, Kelly's sister, had lost her license the day before in DC.
She also looked like she was 15 years old,
Right.
and she was driving around seriously drunk people.
16 drunk people in a 15-passenger van
Yeah.
with no seats in it.
So there was a good cop and a mean cop.
We were
Good
being
cop was
safe.
being nice. Mean cop was not being nice. Long story short, mean cop opens the sliding door of the van, and as it opened in slow
Like you
motion,
ever have a moment in your life where like there's like trauma happening and everything goes in
stands
super
still.
slow motion? So he just watched this thing happen and was like, ugh. So he asked me to like step out and he's like, do you have a license? She doesn't have a license. I was like, no, because I couldn't find my license at the time either. And so
normal.
I got out and I went to go open the door, and I opened the door, and it slid through like sheer momentum, like physics or whatever. And he's standing there, and we all watched this thing happen. So the light comes up in the van, and everybody's
the door light comes on.
everybody's eyes like open up really wide as this box of beer just slowly
Slides off.
It's like shaking. It's like in like 64p. I don't know, or like some, whatever. And it smashes on his boots.
On his boots. On cop's boots. And it was mean cop. And I swear we were all gonna have to go to jail. And somehow nice cop was like, oh shit, he was like, turn this effing thing around and get out of here. You're not going to Queens. But then like mean cop he was called, like my sister said he had called the paddy wagon already. And that we were gonna go to jail.
We were gonna call Blackhawk
Didn't
Records and be like, "Hey, Jody,
Hey, you gotta get us out of here.
sorry about that."
We haven't had to do that. I would still probably try and call them even though they wouldn't care. Who would you call if we got?
If we got busted over here, I'd probably call your uncle.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, he's in Jersey, but like,
Yeah.
I'd call a random person here.
Yeah. Who wants to be our get out of jail?
Looking at this girl's shirt, I'd say her.
Is anybody a police officer we can make friends with?
I've got the card behind my license. I don't know if it does anything. Fraternal Order of Police card. Anyway, this song's about California.
This song's about the other side of the nation.